sit down. Hey, Dre.
Hey,
Hi. I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
It's all good.
I'm sorry about the mix-up. I know you just come from work and stuff, you know. You
Yeah,
look
no.
good though.
Oh, thank you. It's that melanin. See, it's
You
glowing.
know. I know. I got some. I got some. Nice to meet you.
Nice
So
to meet you too.
how's your day going? Because it's early out there, guys. It's 7 a.m. for Dre.
Yeah, I mean, it's early morning. It's
Hmm.
bright and early. People just getting up.
Yeah.
Getting their day started. People jogging, walking their dog. They about to play soccer.
Oh, that's lovely. Where are you from in America?
From California,
From
Los Angeles.
Cali. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. I like California. I've never been there, but what they show in the UK, they make California look really nice.
Yeah, it has its pros and cons.
Yeah, it's true. So, could you tell the people your name, a bit about yourself, and where? Obviously, we know where you're from now, but tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I mean, I was born and raised in California, all my life. And For the most part, I mean, I lived here for all 29 years. And
Oh,
you
you
know,
look really younger.
yeah, see, look, I'm gonna tell you a little brief story. So
Yeah,
look, when I was younger, I was playing around this like fountain, right? And my dad told me, don't play around it for you fall in, right? And hurt
yeah.
yourself. So I end up, being a kid, I played around it. I fell into it, right? When I fell into it, he pulls me out the water and he tells me, look at the sign. It was a big old sign. And you know what it said?
What?
Fountain of Youth.
Say that again. Fountain of
Fountain
Youth.
of Fountain of Youth.
Did
That's why,
it?
yeah.
Oh, stop lying. Oh, that is an
Yeah.
amazing story.
I know.
Wait, if that's true, you
Nah,
almost got me there. You almost got me.
it,
But that would be amazing if that really happened. But you do look really younger. I thought you was about 21. I'm
oh
not
yeah.
gonna lie. And it's
Now
good for you anyway. It's good because when you're
you know, you
40,
know, seriously, the secret is, drink lots of water, and smile a lot. When
yeah,
people don't smile a lot, it
their
shows on
face,
their face.
yeah,
Yeah,
they've got the lines like all down
yeah,
their chin.
yeah. It shows on
Yeah,
their face.
I think I smell too much, but I love it. I don't care. Okay, are
Nah,
you
that's.
qualified? Yeah,
Hmm?
that's what. Say what he's gonna say. He's gonna say something
Oh no,
nice.
I said no. That's fine. We need, like I said, uh, having a positive look, smiling a lot, it shows, and it makes you more approachable. You know,
Oh,
you
that's
know.
nice. I hope I'm approachable because I don't think I am in the gym when I'm in the gym, but I hope I
Well,
am.
in the gym, you're in there to put in work. Yeah, exactly.
It's
That's
not
the
gym face.
game face right there. You
That's
gotta.
my gym face. Yeah. Hey, Junior, I'll see you tonight, yeah? I'm going to see my friend Junior tonight. He just joined my live. I just want to tell him because I love him. Okay, so are you a qualified professional?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Huh?
Yeah? Tell us what you specialize in.
Yeah, I'm a professional boxer. I turned pro like what, in 2020, so about to be like 2 years ago. Um
That's really good.
and I've been boxing since 2013.
Wow.
I've been doing like the amateurs since then, and the amateur, I got 17 amateurs, 4 championships in it, you know, and
That's amazing.
yeah, I won the Golden Gloves. I mean, I've been fighting since then. I fought a lot of people in LA, and I just turned pro, and I had 3 pro fights. I have my fourth professional fight this month. We're still opponent is still pending. We're still seeing if it's a go, but it's on
Yeah.
the 24th.
Yeah, that's the thing about boxing. You gotta wait for the other component to be like
Yeah,
ready.
it's
You know what I
you
mean?
got to play that waiting game.
Yeah, it's like, come fight me. You ready to fight me? You ready?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, give me a second. But that's good. I've seen you fighting on your page, and your skills are top quality, man. You're really good, and I see you training your clients as well. What's your main goal for your Instagram?
Well,
What
I
are you
mean,
trying to show?
for the most part, I'm not even gonna lie. When I just started really getting the gist of how the internet really worked. Because at first, I wasn't like a big internet person. I was just, what I do on the internet is basically like what I do in real life.
Your
Like,
life. Yeah, you
that's,
can tell that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that's literally what I do. I try to put like, I try to put comedy, like funny posts, but then I
yeah.
put
Your
my
personality.
profession. Then I like to always put like some type of knowledge on my post. So those are the three things that I, do. I don't, really play on the internet like that. Now I just learned like, okay, this is how you got to use the internet for a certain content. So these are the
Yeah,
contents that I have chose, which is to keep people laughing, to kick some knowledge, and to show people, my progression and what I'm doing.
yeah. That's a great mix. It's a great mix. I love it, man. Do you go to? Well, you're 29 now. I keep thinking you're 21, but I have to talk to you
Yeah.
like you're a big man now. So sorry because I thought you was a kid. I should have asked you that before I interviewed you, but because I thought you was a kid, I had like some youth. I got some youth questions. I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
I can't ask that
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I can't ask
I'm
it.
telling you, it's you
You're
know
a
what it
grown ass
is.
man.
Yeah,
I'm so
look,
sorry.
you know what it is. It's the look sometimes. So
Yeah,
like until like either like usually like when I was at the gym, it was one dude that he used to see me there all the time, like for years, right? Until one day, you know, after a good workout, sparring, and I was, I was kind of tired, I was lifting weights, and I took my shirt off, and he was like, "Man, you a big youngster." I'm like, "Yeah."
youngster.
He was like, "When you graduate high school?" But he was serious.
I know.
I'm like, "No, I've been out of high school for like," I'm like, going
10
on
years.
7 years, like going on. And then he was like, dang, he was like, "I should have known because you got, I'm like, dang, this this kid got tattoos but,
Yeah, he must have thought this
but
badass kid is
yeah,
strong.
but until he until like what he told me, he said, "See, I should have had an idea because when I talk to you, you don't really sound like a kid.
Yeah,
You like,
yeah.
yeah,
You sound
I,
mature.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
exactly."
You should tell him, let go jump in that fountain as well, innit? You'll be
Those
fine.
in the
Go jump
fountain
in the
youth, huh?
fountain.
Yeah.
What weight do you box under?
I box at light welterweight. That's 140 pounds.
Oh, nice. How tall are you?
6 feet.
Oh, that's so sexy, man. I love 6 foot. I'm so sorry. It's true. It's lovely. Oh wow, nice. Okay, so what do you think about the division that you're under?
My division, I'm not even gonna lie, it's stacked. I mean, especially the people that's coming up in boxing. It's a lot of unknown faces that are really good. They just didn't get that opportunity to get on TV or get that exposure. But my division is stacked. I mean, there's a lot of, from Tank to David Haney. There are a lot of fighters at that weight class. It's very competitive.
Is that who's popular over there right now? What's his name?
Yeah, you have like Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Tiafimo, Tank,
Wow,
uh,
that's good. You got like five people who are like popular right now,
yeah,
getting all the sponsors and
yeah. Cause
But
like, cause,
hmm?
cause like I said, there are a lot, there are a lot of fighters that that came up in the amateurs that they just didn't get that exposure. It's the same
Yeah,
like Muhammad Ali, right? Muhammad Ali, he was the superstar, right? But there were fighters in his gym that were really good.
Good
That helped him get to where he's at. They just didn't get that
recognition.
superstardom. Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
oh wow, it's so horrible. Like because that sport is very competitive as well. Do you know what I mean? And it's horrible when people don't get appreciated for the love and the things that they do, and that they love this sport and they're training 6 days a week and they're doing just as much as Mike Tyson's doing, but you just don't. He's probably you're like someone who's broke, but they find their time to go gym every single day and they're putting in the work and they've been there for like 5 years. People like that, I feel like need a shout out, which is
Yeah.
why I kind of want to be a scout for people like that. You know, I want to be a scout for people who don't really get a shout out. I want to give them that shout out. You
Yeah.
know, so it's nice. But where do you see yourself going in the next 5 years? What do you want for your career?
I wanna see basically how I've
Hey
been doing.
Jay. Sorry, I was saying hello to Jay, the interviewer.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, go on, go say that.
How I've been doing it since 2013. Even when I started. It's kind of like a challenge. I want to see how far I can take it.
Mm.
It's not really like a direct goal
Yeah, there's
in
no
a
limit.
sense.
There's no limit.
Yeah, because when you think about it, you know, did Floyd know that he was gonna make the type of money he made? When you
Is that
think
your
about it,
alarm?
huh?
Is
Yeah,
that your alarm?
You eat these?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
sorry.
It's okay.
It's
Uh,
okay.
yeah, nah. Uh, I I was saying, like, when you think about it, Floyd did not know he was gonna make the type of money he was gonna make.
I
He
was
was
gonna
just,
ask you about him. What do you think of
huh?
his life, though? Tell me
Well,
about him.
I'm
What do you think?
I'm gonna be honest. He's the greatest. He's the greatest, the best to ever do it, especially in this time era. And it doesn't, like, when you think about it, you're gonna always have people that don't like him.
Or
And
would
have
some people would debate what he just said there as well? Like the
Yeah,
best?
but
Are you
yeah,
sure?
but look, when you think about it, when you
Mm,
think about it, uh, uh, I understand from a standpoint what people will say, but in life, when you think and just think about, no one directly cares. Uh, uh, no one really directly cares on how a person directly get to where they at. They just care that they there. Like
yeah,
when you think
yeah,
about it,
it's true.
nobody knows like what boxers or even people of entertainment world go through.
Mm,
No one sees the bad side. So all
yeah,
people care about is, oh, that's a celebrity and they're popular. They don't really
yeah,
think about what they gone through. They don't, and think about it. The mass majority of people really don't care, because think about
yeah.
it. When
It's
most
fact,
people when most
fact.
people that are famous, and when they take a downfall, look at you know look at like the backlash or the unsupport that they get.
Yeah, yeah. It's
You
like the
know,
media. The media run the world
yeah, exactly. So
because if the media say bad things about you tomorrow,
yeah,
people are
ex-
gonna be saying bad things about you. They're gonna look at you differently. No one's using their own initiative. Like, do you know what I mean?
exact,
I
exactly.
like the struggle. I like the struggle because I came up watching MTV and the box, yeah, on the
Mhm,
cable. And I used to watch. There was a program called Rags to
mhm.
Riches, and it used to inspire me. Like people, celebrities showing how they had nothing. And I think it was Betty Midler, someone like that. I watched
Oh,
her.
I'm so sorry. Shout out to Mixed
Who's
Boy
that?
Japan
Mixed
right
Boy
here.
Japan.
Yeah,
What's he saying? How?
this
What did
guy,
he say?
Mixed Boy Japan.
Mhm.
I watch his grind in the music, and he's talented.
I'm
And
gonna
my
follow
boy,
him.
the Thriller, he's from the military. He boxes also.
Oh,
Yeah,
hi guys.
yeah.
Thanks for joining.
These
Thanks for
these
coming in.
guys these guys are well respected in their community.
I love that.
Seriously,
I love
these
that. And he's
guys.
doing boxing as well.
Yeah, my boy,
The Thriller.
Instagram, yeah, and then Mixed Boy Japan.
He's doing
See
music
people,
though, right?
see people like this when I see on. It's like it feels, it feels me that we're all striving to reach our goal, or we're all doing something in the community, because
Yeah.
these are our people. Like I said, this is my boy. He worked for the military, right? And then you have my boy Mixed Boy Japan. He do music. These are all part of our community. You got one
Yeah.
person serving. You got one person for the entertainment, so we can listen to some good music. We're all in this together, trying to make something happen.
Go into your bed. Into your bed. Now. Sorry, my dog is right underneath my legs. I'm not sure if she can hear you, but I think she just she farted, and then I told her like earlier, don't do that, like with my finger,
Yeah.
like don't do that. I'm sitting right here, it's going right up my nose, and then she did it again, and then she got up, looked at me like, oh, sorry about that, and then
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, go to your bed, because I told her she knows she's not allowed to fart near me. Don't fart near me. I'm so sorry. But you're so right. And I love the fact that you're such a community builder yourself. Do you know what I mean? You can see by your page that you're all about that stuff. And it would be nice if you could show some more of that as well. Show
Yeah.
me you collabing with those guys. Like, I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
see Mixed Boy Japan. What's up?
Yeah.
You know, I want to see
He
them. So
he
you
he
guys,
need he
you
need
guys
he need
collab and let me see it.
he needs to do a music video with
We do
a boxing.
boxing. Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
Get one
yeah,
of his beats. Put his audio there. You start boxing to it. The other guy do some military training with you. Just collab, do something. It'd be amazing to see all that, man. You guys
oh
come
yeah.
together, you know. That's what
You
it's
know
all
what?
about.
I'm gonna take you on that offer. I'm gonna reach out, and we gonna make
I
something
dare
happen.
you. How
We
about
gonna
that?
we look. I'm gonna give the month for August. I'm gonna see what we can make it happen in August.
And you know, August is a beautiful month. It's gonna be
Hmm.
hot every day. Mixed Boy Japan says like, let's do it. It's
Yeah,
hard. That's hard as fuck. Oh, thank you.
yeah,
I Mixed Japan. I came up with the idea. It was me. I came
yeah,
up with the idea.
yeah.
I gave it to Dre. I'm just saying, you know. I'm joking. I want to come. I want to come and collab. Oh God, man. Soon they're gonna make planes that get to places in like 20 seconds. So it should
Hmm.
be okay, innit? I'll be there. Wakanda Wagwan. Hi guys. Okay, let me get another question. Did you go boxing school?
No,
Like, is there academies? How did you
no.
get into it, like properly?
Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of stumbled. I kind of just fell into it and just got stuck. So what I mean
Oh,
by that,
oh, that's
look,
beautiful.
what I mean by that, when I graduated high school, I went straight to college, right? So while
Yeah,
I'm in college, I'm thinking, I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm just here. I don't really know. I'm really working on autopilot. I'm fresh out of high school. I graduated. Literally, when you get out of high school, you kind of take like a little couple of months break.
yeah,
I went
yeah.
straight in. I went
Me
straight
too.
into college. I went straight into college, and I was just
That's
like,
good.
let after school, I'll be like, let me do something. Let me, So I went into boxing. And no. I went into MMA first. And when I did MMA, I was really good in it. And one of the instructors said, hey, you're a natural with
Yeah,
your hands. Go into boxing, learn the fundamentals more, and then come back, right? And I was still doing MMA. I would do MMA and then go to boxing, right? And the MMA price, the fees and the prices were very, very high. It was like at that time it was like 250 or 290 every month, because the gym that I was going to was the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu gym, so they're very popular, and you got to come out the pocket, and
mm,
they pay for your gi and your robe and everything. And
okay.
I went into boxing, and I found a gym that was $30 a month, right, instead
But
of
still good
250.
quality.
Yeah, so I would go to the gym, and I would kind of be in the gym, and then I'll be in and out the gym here and there, because I was
Yeah,
still trying to figure out life. And then one day, I told myself, I said, let me see if I can go for a month straight. I
Oh,
went
that's
for,
good.
now mind you, I graduated out of high school in 2011. And I started really boxing 2013. So once I got into boxing around, let's say 2012, I was kind of off and on. 2013, I started taking it serious.
Wow,
But
that did not take you long to take that serious.
it didn't take long.
No.
And the one that fueled it was a coach by the name Jamal, and he walked up to me and he seen me hitting the bag, and he said, "You should have a fight one day," you know.
Yeah.
And
Come on,
I
man.
said, "Oh yeah," I said, "Okay," and then he said, "Well, matter of fact, since you agreed to that, we have a fight." Yeah, he was testing me. He said, we have a fight event in 2 weeks." So when he said that,
That's
it
enough
was kind,
time.
yeah, it was kind of like motivation and fuel to my flame. I was like, okay, now I have a real reason to train. And ever
Yeah.
since that, I stayed in boxing and I never went back to MMA. Now I did start training with MMA fighters from the UFC, like Brian Ortega, a couple of other fighters that are up and coming. But I never went directly back to MMA. I just kind of stayed in boxing. It was kind of like,
Yeah.
and boxing
That's
kind of
enough.
pays more too.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice, man. So you get paid? Are you sponsored?
Yeah, I'm sponsored by MK1 Boxing. I think, yeah, I have it right here. This is the
MK1,
brand.
MK1 Boxing. Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice. I like the logo.
yeah, this the mitts that they supply.
That's nice. I see you fighting with those pads. You're good, you know. I want to
Yeah,
punch you, but with the pads in your hand. You know what I mean? I want to punch. Yeah, I want to spar. I
yeah.
want to spar. Because I saw you spar. I was like, I want to do that. There's not really a lot of. Yeah, I really like the way you work. It's really good. Is training in your family? Is it like running your background?
No. There's only probably another person that boxes. My cousin. His Instagram is Team Mixon. He's a
Team
professional. Team Mixon.
Mixing.
No, Mixon.
Oh, and oh, Mixon. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
he's a professional boxer as well. He has like roughly like 10 fights. And
Wow.
he has a superstardom look. He's 6'4", 175 pounds. Yeah, you should check
It's
him out.
okay. It's all right.
He's a knockout artist. Everybody he's fought, he's knocked out.
You've knocked them out.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in love already. I haven't even seen him. I'm definitely gonna check him after this though. That's amazing. Okay, so I'll ask you that one. Where do you aim? What do you aim to do with your skills once you've done like 20 years in the business?
Mhm.
What are you gonna do with all of that skills that you've accumulated and the knowledge? What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna be honest. I could see myself either partnering up with someone to open up a gym or open it up in a gym.
Yeah.
I've had roughly like the max people that I've trained all together is like 22 people. Just training
Oh,
them. Out of 22, it was probably like, I want to say like 8 of them that actually took it somewhere. That's still boxed to this day.
that's
That
great.
Yeah, and those 8 of them, they never would think that they get into boxing. It never actually happens like that. It's kind of like
Yeah.
it's kind of like if I was training you and you just started doing it for a stress reliever. Then
Yeah.
next thing you know, you find yourself inside a gym. Then
Yeah.
next thing you know, you're signing up with a coach. Then next thing you know, the coach is letting you do practice sparring. Then next thing
Mm,
you know, you get good at sparring. You say, hey, I want to have an amateur fight. You have your first amateur fight, you win, you get a trophy, and now it makes you want to keep going.
mm.
And that's how people kind of, well, for me personally, that's how I kind of fell into it. It was just kind of like, oh, okay, especially after I won the Golden Gloves. I fought 4 days in a row. I had to make weight each day, and it wasn't easy. Like that's
That
just
must have
like
been tough, man.
that's like that's like that's
You
like
fighting 4 days in a row. Weren't you like? Did you ice bath? Get to ice bath every day.
it, when the first two fights I blew through it, like as far as it wasn't a problem until
Amazing.
it got closer to like the semifinals and the finals. It got tough
Tough.
because you have to make weight. So say if
And
you
still
beat.
have that.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Now
still have
think
that with
about
the
it.
weight.
Say I beat three people and I'm on my last fight, right?
Yeah.
If I don't make weight, I'm disqualified. And you had like lots of
No,
people.
that's not
You had
fair.
Yeah, you had lots of people that was disqualified from it, like just because they didn't make weight. Because after you fight, you can't go home and eat. You have to
Yeah.
still, and then the next day, when you fight, then after you fight, you have to do it again. You have to.
Who? I want to know who makes the rules for that. It's so dangerous. It's like they
Look.
want to see men fight until they're
I
dead.
I found out who make the rules.
Who?
The devil. The devil make the rules. Like, yeah, hey, ain't no good-hearted, sane person making these rules.
I
Like,
know. It's got to be someone up there. Like it's an
yeah,
alien, isn't it? Like one of those terrestrials that came to the earth and messed up everything. Like I know it's one of their cousins, 15th generation or something like that. True, true, true. Oh my God, he said the devil. I've been laughing a lot today on these ones. I love that. Okay, tell me what inspires you. Like, what do you see and you just think, oh my God, that's so inspirational?
I'm gonna be honest. Again, like when certain people off of Israel, like even I promise you, even like what you're doing, how you even explain, you want to go and contact up and coming people that people don't know that's in a community. That
Yeah,
inspires because it shows that everybody's work is not going unnoticed. There is
yeah,
somebody's watching. There's like,
yeah,
there's somebody like saying, I see this person.
yeah,
Let me, so
yeah,
it motivates me to keep going. Like as far as, okay, I must be doing something, so
definitely.
it just it just fuels me even more,
Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, because I feel like I was just saying, in the UK, it's really hard as a black woman to be successful in the fitness industry unless you have to know people. Like it's really clout chasing over here. So like you said, people want to see me already there. So like I always say this, but I had a picture with Dave Chappelle
hmm
when he came to the UK, and my old friend Kojo, who's a comedian, he won like Britain's Got Talent, a big show over here, and people knew that I was around going to his shows and stuff. And then that's when I was getting a lot of, oh, you're invited to this. Can you come to this? It's really not. Do you know what I mean? And then when I stopped going to the comedy shows, it's like I don't get the DMs anymore. It's really like that over here. People want to see you already there, or they're not gonna support you, and it's really crazy. So I just want the people who are not getting support, people who are getting support. I want to talk to everyone, but mainly people I can build up. I like
yeah,
to see people happy. It makes me feel good. I
yeah.
feel good. I love it, man. Really love it. Who do you think would win between a fight between Anthony Joshua and Mike Tyson? Who do you think will win?
Out of Mike Tyson and
Anthony Joshua.
okay, uh, I'll say this: Mike Tyson will win if it's like if he starts off really quick. You know how Tyson come and he just.
Yeah.
But if it goes the distance, Anthony Joshua will win because
Old Mike. I'm talking about old Mike. The old Mike with Joshua now. And because I know the
okay,
young Mike would have killed him.
okay. So you
The young
talking
Mike
about
would
the
write
old
him
Mike,
off.
right? Now
Yeah.
The old Mike, believe it or not, he still got it.
Yeah.
And
He
what
does.
makes him a little bit more dangerous, is is because, you know, people found out that Mike Tyson is actually a genius once
He is.
yeah, you know,
Yeah,
because
yeah. I love his podcast. I love his podcast.
yeah,
Yeah.
like when coming up, people would think he was just some crazy
Aggressive.
yeah.
Yeah.
But when
Oh.
you actually sit and talk to him, he's actually really, really intelligent. Like, so he has an IQ. You know, it's not saying Anthony Joshua don't.
Mm,
If it goes the distance, Anthony Joshua is gonna win because
mm,
Anthony Joshua is a fundamental, well-rounded boxer. He's the
yeah.
ideal. If you think about it, Anthony Joshua is the ideal athlete. He
Yeah,
is just
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
he's like
He
if
just
you
blessed in it.
yeah, yeah, but he's like if you play a video game and you create a character with all their stats on 100 and they're just perfect. That's how he is, you know, to an
Oh,
extent.
that's so nice.
You know,
It's true.
he's you know, really, really good, you know.
Yeah. You remind me of him a little bit.
Oh
Do you have
yeah.
is your family Nigerian background?
We got blood, you know, coming from the slave ships. We
Yeah.
got blood,
You
yeah.
look like you got some
The,
Nigerian features up in
yeah,
there.
you know,
It's gorgeous.
you know, we coming from that west part of Africa. That's in that area. So, you know,
Yeah, definitely. Because I think I'm the same, or Ghana.
yeah.
I'm just begging Ghana. I'm such a beg. Like, I really want to be Ghanaian. I don't know why. I just love it. Okay, because I look like the people, do you know what I mean? And every time I see people from Ghana, like at parties and events, they
Yeah.
ask me, like, where in Ghana are you from? I'm like, London?
London.
London? UK? Yeah, okay, just let me see what the time is, because I can feel like I could talk to you all day. Um, but I know you gotta be somewhere. What do you think this boxing industry needs to
uh,
improve?
okay. Because the people that we see down at the top, they are what we need. You know, I'm gonna be honest, they are what we need to pay the way. But you know, as men, since you know, and even the women that box, you know, but predominantly since I'm a man, I'm gonna say we need men. We need men to be, you know, brave. You know, we need men to be intelligent, smart, but we need that strong foundation of a man that's you know, that's in about. We don't need, you know, cowards,
Mm,
you know.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's what we need in boxing. We need real men. You know, back in the day, Muhammad Ali, all of them, they all fought each other. You know,
mm,
they weren't afraid. They wasn't cherry picking. Everybody took a challenge against each other. You know,
yeah,
so I think that's what we need. You know,
yeah. That's what I think as well. I agree with that. I haven't heard that as well, but that would really be good. Um, if you could take something out of the industry, what would you take away from it?
out of the boxing industry, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I
What
would
would you
take
remove?
I would take certain judges out that don't have experience with boxing. They should, you know what they should do? All the old school boxers that still have their you know, still
They
have their
should be judges.
they should be judges because they will
Yeah,
be
man.
that's who we need. And guess what? That will give all the boxers, especially the older boxers that can still
Yeah,
that will give them a job. That will still make them relevant.
yeah. Oh, do you
But
know what? I can't wait for your gym. It's gonna change the game.
yeah,
Just the way you're talking, yeah. I cannot wait until you have your gym because that's gonna be different. Just
yeah.
by the way you're set up. Oh, sorry, but
Because
go
when
on.
you think about it,
Yeah.
that's like having people that don't. I'm gonna just say, you know, not to make it that, but for an example, that's like
Mhm.
having white people tell black people what they need to do as they race, whether it's true or not. That black people should be able to speak for black people. So
Mm.
boxers,
Because we
people that
dominate
are
the sport.
judging fights, it should be boxers that could judge for boxers because
Yeah.
they know. Like, think about it. Judges, some of them judges have never been punched in the face. They don't know how it feels. You know, You
true.
know, and look,
Oh
look,
my God,
look,
it's so true.
look, I'm gonna be honest, and it's not fun. I'm not planning on doing this long. You know, I do it because it's
Yeah,
true, but you know, it be days where I'm at the gym and I just want to work out. I just want it, but
yeah.
sometimes my coach, hey
Like,
Dre, yeah, Dre, we got to
not
get in the
you.
ring. I'm like, I don't feel like doing this. Like, you know,
Yeah, I'm scared as well because I feel like my brain would shake.
yeah,
If someone punched me in my head, like my brain would go like this, but my head will be keeping still.
it's a saying. You know, it's a saying, hit and not get hit. But the other part is how
And
you
not
get
getting
hit.
hit.
Is how
I'm
you
not
get
getting
hit.
hit.
So some people, they don't get hit. You know, they don't take hits well. Some
Yeah,
people
yeah,
are just made not to get hit. Then you have
yeah.
some people, they're like an animal. Yeah, you know.
Hit me, I'm like, go again.
Exactly.
I used to do that. I used to hang from a bar and then like tell the guys in the gym, punch me in the stomach, punch me while I'm hanging. The women used to look at me like, crazy? But I don't care because it's fun, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
sometimes abs gets a bit boring or it gets really hard and to make you gotta make it fun sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. All judges should be someone who's been in the industry for a minimum of at least 5 years, you know? Because
Facts.
that'll be way better. So what do your clients say about you?
I'm gonna be honest. They love it. What I teach. Uh, I teach the fundamentals of boxing to where it's very simple to where even a kid can do it.
Okay,
Fun
great.
fact. Fun fact. When you see certain boxers or athletes or whoever, doing mitt work, like punching the mitts, uh, certain time when they punch in the mitt and they're doing a whole lot of punches and they're moving a whole
Mm,
lot, they don't really do that in a real fight. In a real
I
fight, it don't
know.
happen like that. People can look this up. If they look up Mayweather training Tank Davis, if you look up him holding the mitts for Tank, he's having Tank do fundamental boxing. He's not having,
Tank Davis.
Tank Davis.
Okay,
And
I'm gonna watch that.
Mayweather, because Mayweather, when people do the certain mitt works that looks very good and just, you gotta look at when they're training. When they're training, they don't do that. I did it before where I did a whole bunch of mitt work and people was like, oh my God, that looked beautiful. And I said, yeah, but in a real fight, I'm not going to be able to do all of that. When you watch
Yeah, I've never
boxing,
seen someone in the ring going like this.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Imagine someone came up to you doing that. I'd be like, what are you
Yeah, they,
doing?
they hit you
You
with a
laughing.
thousand punches all in one time. It don't happen like that. Like
Like you're gonna stand there.
if you ever watch boxing, they always take their time. They take their time
Mm,
first. They set everything up. It's all strategic. Unless you're fighting somebody that has no experience and you could just
yeah,
have your way with them, that's different. But sometimes it don't happen like so. My clients, they always say they love it because they see the progression. It take
yeah,
it take only to learn the fundamentals. It take like 4 sessions. By the
yeah.
fourth session, you will see. I was just training my recent client, and she's made progress within 3 days. I mean, 3 days.
Oh, good.
Within
That's
three
really
days,
good.
she made progress, and I put it up on my Instagram. And she's 67 years old, and
I
the
see
way
that. Well, she's 67.
67.
No way.
She's six.
No way.
She's 67. Now check this out.
Nope.
She's
Nope. I don't believe
67.
her. I need to see her passport. I do
Yeah,
not believe her because she looks
67.
amazing. She looks like she's
67.
in her 40s.
67, and she did 8 rounds of boxing straight. Straight. I'm gonna have to start going live so people can see it. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
please,
It's
please do that.
amazing. People, yeah,
Yeah.
they really learn. So what I did was I just learned. I learned from my coach Kenny Crooms. Kenny Crooms. If you go on my uh on my page, the little highlight things. If you scroll over, it say mitt work. The first coach the first person that's doing mitt work with me is my first coach, but he had dementia. So he you know, his brother started training me, and I've been with his brother since 2016. So,
Wow.
you know, but I learned from them too because they come from the old school era. It's all fundamentals. You know, it's all about
Yeah.
having your hands up, protect yourself at all times, step. Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. Jab. You know, they. I'm gonna ask you this. You know, because this is once you know this, you tell any boxing coach this. What's the number one punch in boxing?
The number one punch.
Yeah,
When jab.
exactly. Right.
One, two,
Not.
three.
Okay, that was
That's what I
good,
would
right
do.
there. Now watch
Yeah.
this.
Oh,
Watch this.
I
What's the
love
number
fighting.
two punch?
The number two, jab, hook.
Nope.
No, jab. Wait, jab, jab, jab.
Exactly.
No, jab, jab.
No,
One,
no, no,
two.
no, no. That's a
No.
1-2. The number
So you just
one
gotta do
punch is a jab. The number two punch is the jab. You can win a fight with just using a jab.
just using that.
Just using a jab. All boxers, I've learned that that's how you win fights because
I
it's
saw
the
someone
jab.
get knocked out today with a jab.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah, on
know,
his chin. The guy just jabbed his chin. And he was out.
he was
I was
out.
like, it was all like floppy, and people trying to
Yeah,
pick him up. Oh, sorry,
yeah,
people were
yeah.
trying to pick him up, and it got all floppy, and I was laughing. I was like,
She said
I'm so
he
sorry, I
got
didn't mean to
floppy.
laugh. I shouldn't be laughing. It's not nice. It's not nice. I'm so sorry. But I just love boxing. So when I see the motion, it just makes me laugh. Innit? When I see someone like because people act really like this, like sloths, isn't it? Like they're really slow.
They get animated, huh?
Yeah, they become some Goku. It's funny. Are you on any other social media platforms?
I just created a TikTok. I have a Facebook, but I
Oh,
have
that's
my
good.
Facebook linked to my Instagram. So whatever I post on my Instagram, it just automatically goes to my
Yeah,
Facebook.
that's amazing. What is your TikTok the same name?
Yep, Dre
Dre
Day the
Day the
Real.
Real?
Uh-huh.
All right. TikTok. I'm gonna follow you on that one. Okay, amazing. Before we go, give us some advice for young boxers coming up in the game. What do they need to know?
I'm gonna be honest. The only advice I would say is be ready at all times, even on your worst day. Um,
Oh,
and the best thing, you know, I would say is keep the fundamentals. You know, it'll win you the fight. You know, uh, pure athleticism and skill and you know, all that is perfect, but fundamentals win fights. It's
yeah.
simple. Fundamentals is what win fights. You know,
True.
it's the basics. You know,
Yeah.
think about. I always tell myself. Everybody says they want to be a legend, they want to be the greatest, they want to all be all these things, right? You know, which is fine. You know, it's fine, you know. But for me, I tell myself I want to be the best fundamental fighter. I want people to be like, yeah, Dre, man, you know, he's the best
Yeah.
at the basics. Like, you know, he's the best at the basics, you know.
Yeah.
I got if you oh yeah on and on my YouTube I got Dre Day the Real. I have my one of my championship fights on there. When you type in Dre Day the Real, it'll pull up and I
I'm
beat
gonna watch it. I'm
I
gonna watch
beat
it.
one guy who was on a 7-fight winning streak. I was on a 9-fight winning streak. So and in the corner, look while the fight is starting. He's in the corner jumping, like literally. And I said to myself, I said, he's about to run at me.
Burn out.
And lo
Burn
and
out.
behold, he when a bell rang, he ran to me and we were just going. And I beat him. I didn't beat him off of nothing special other than using the fundamentals. That's literally.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
made it. I just made it look good. That's the thing. If I tell you, hey, do a jab, do a 1-2, right? Just do a jab and a 1-2, hands up and step back, right? To get out of danger. If you do that, you'll look beautiful. Doing just the basics. It's just all it's stuff a child can learn. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's what I would.
That's really good.
That's what I have for you know, any up and coming boxers or boxers or anybody that want to get into it. Learn the fundamentals, and then you know, when you learn the fundamentals, like Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali, before when they came into boxing, they was not the people that we know them now. They were as at 12 years old, Mike Tyson was that scared little child that learned how to fight, that went to Costamato, and he learned the basics first. You know, he had to
Yeah.
really learn how to be disciplined.
Yeah.
Same thing with Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali wasn't fighting how we see him fight now. He was
Yeah.
fighting you know, the basics. And
Yeah.
that what we see when people fight like that is their personality. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
It's
when
true.
Mayweather started, Mayweather was not fighting how we see him now. He was fighting just like his uncle and his dad
Yeah.
taught him. Keep your hands up. It's all basic. Now
Yeah.
what we see now is his flamboyant personality,
Yeah.
confident,
Showing off.
cocky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
that's
can
what we
see
see.
that.
It's the
I think
personality.
that's why UK don't like him. UK are not really fond of him.
Yeah, because it's a
It's an ego thing.
you gotta always think about it. Confident and cocky always clash. Someone,
Yeah.
you know, it don't get
He
me
gets a
wrong.
bit too arrogant when you go a bit too far. You know what I
That
mean?
can
It's like,
clash. So
but he's
you know,
amazing, and everyone you mention is one of the best.
it's
You
one
know
of
what I
the
mean?
best. You know,
One of the best.
and then again, you got like to draw back. You have a lot of fighters that never got like. It's a fighter named Bob Foster who I like. You know, he built like me, like, but he's a heavyweight, right? He's a light heavyweight, right?
Wow.
He was beating everybody up until he ran into Muhammad Ali. And after he lost to Muhammad Ali, nobody really know about him. But before, if he hadn't lost to Muhammad Ali, people would know who Bob
Yeah.
Foster is. You know, you
That's
got
not
five.
nice.
Yeah, but you're gonna always have that where you're gonna have fighters that they just didn't get that chance. That's it. It's not saying they're
Yeah.
not good. They just need that
Yeah.
opportunity. That's all. You know.
But your gym should help those people who
You know
don't get
what?
that.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
Fun fact, you can look this up. The gym that I train at is it's called the Rock Boxing Gym. And it's located in Torrance, California, right? In Carson, right? If you look on YouTube, you can if you type in Holyfield sparring Andy Reeves, that's at my gym, right? My gym back in the day in the early 90s, my gym was a predominantly heavyweight gym. So when I'm a go live later on tonight so people can see. If you walk into my gym, all the paintings is paintings on the wall. All of them are heavyweight fighters because it was only for heavyweights. That's where all the heavyweights went.
Wow.
Now, if you fast forward now you have all weight classes there, but all they pay homage to all heavyweight fighters. You're
Oh,
only
that's amazing.
so when you go, you'll see Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, Holyfield. You'll only see them. You won't see no other fighters under 160 pounds. You will not see them.
So back then, the heavyweights were the ones who got the most popularity.
And now when you fast forward into this era, a lot of the heavyweights, it's not a lot of heavyweights like it used to be because all the heavyweights they all went to football. That,
What?
yeah, all the heavyweights, you know, why you think
Oh,
you see a
wow.
lot of fighters that are in a smaller weight class, like 160, 154, 147, 140. All the heavyweight fighters are playing football right now.
Bro. Well, it's good because it's another sport, but I'll just be like, no, I'm not going anywhere until I get my Mike Tyson status.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm in something, I want it all the way, all of it, and not in an egotistic way, but I just know my potential. It's
Exactly.
limitless, just like yours. It's amazing. Okay, I got two more questions. I got one more question. Where can we book your services if we want to train with you?
You just contact me on my social media on Instagram, Dre Day the Real. Contact me. My schedule it's flexible based off my client, whatever they need, and the prices range from $25 an hour to $50 an hour, depending on what all If you
Levels.
want, it's two levels. If you want $25 an hour, that's where you're gonna get the training. If you want $50 an hour, where it's coming with all the fitness, to get in shape, and it
Yeah,
comes with the boxing. But when people come to me, they come to strictly learn boxing. So,
yeah,
I let them know the boxing itself is going to get you in shape, but
yeah.
that's what people come to me for. They say, hey, I want to learn boxing. They don't come and say, hey, I want to work me out, or do all the work. They just say they need boxing, so that's
You
what I
want to do
give them.
boxing?
So
It's
when
a
I
proper
give
workout anyway.
yeah,
Boxing within the first 2 minutes, you're.
exactly, exactly.
That is the hardest type of training in the world. I don't care. I respect every single boxer, MMA, jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, Thai, Muay Thai, all of it. I respect every single person who does it because I've done each and every class and whoa. I did jiu-jitsu once. I never went back. Because
Yeah,
one,
I
get off
did
me.
I did
I was
jujitsu.
like,
I love jujitsu.
no, get your hands off me, woman. Like this girl, she was trying to kill me. Like, what we're supposed to tangle up and get out. You're not supposed to actually try to choke me. I
Yeah,
almost killed her. I had to show her, I was with this Russian girl. Russian girls are strong.
yeah.
Like, so she got me down. She's back my leg. I'm like, I'm letting you do this, and you're hurting me. She's hurting me. So I just had to just flip her and show her.
Yeah.
And it was fun. I loved it. I loved it. But yeah, I'm never going back to jiu-jitsu. But I do Muay Thai. I do acrobatics and stuff like that. I love all of it. I try to do every sport. It's greedy. It's greedy. But yeah, thanks for letting us know where we can find you. I'm gonna share all your stuff on my page whenever I can. Is there anything you want to tell us before you go?
Yeah. Drink. Hey, everybody, make sure y'all drink water and thank
So
God.
follow Dre Day the Real. Okay,
Right.
make sure you do that, guys. I'm gonna message you in 6 months' time. Well, I'm gonna get my PA to message you and just ask you, can we get an update on everything that you're doing? Do you know what I mean? You would have won and more fights then, so I'm gonna be looking forward to finding out a bit more in a couple months' time. Thanks so much for this opportunity. I
You,
can't believe that you're 29. That's been in my head through the whole chat. Sorry.
I gotta show my ID.
Listen, I can't believe it. You look amazing, Dre.
Thank
Okay,
you.
have a great day. You've got the whole day ahead of you, so enjoy it. I will see you soon.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.